mooring out there for a guy to put on his boat. As you seen, the first 30 seconds or so was about 8 feet a minute. Then I turned it up to about 14 feet a minute. I got a tape running in the house there I'm copying, so I'm going to run in and turn that off. Then we'll come back and continue again. Back in action again. Well, I just took that, I think I got that on the tape, before I went in the house. I just took that profile knife out that I had in here. I'm cutting that molding for that guy that said for his boat. Sounds familiar, so I must have said that. Now I'm putting just a straight 1-inch knife here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make some picture. I got to make some picture frame molding now. And what that's going to do is cut my rapid in the back first for the picture to go in the glass. Mail them out. Put my piece of straight stock in there first now. I'll adjust my head over and back. That way I can leave my one board alone, see? Drift my keys over. See, I slip this one over. Tight against for there. There's wing nuts on the bottom there. Now I'll set my depth. Don't want to go too deep because I'll come through the front profile. But I want to go deep enough, you know, enough to get the picture in the glass in there. Turn my cutter up out of the way and we'll slide this piece through. But I can't pull it back out now because I already had it started into the front roller. The sample I made right there. I have samples of all my cutters that I made, and that's the knife that's in there now. Let's fire up this baby and then we'll buzz that picture frame through.
And there's me playing with my new power feeder. Yes, hello. Test. Okay, it's a little bit too loud. Back her down a bit. I got a couple of changes made here, and I don't know. I haven't listened to a tape yet to see how it'll make out. So bear with me for the audio on this tape, if you would, please. Thank you very much. Dusty's squawking away over there in the background, too. He got to get his 2 cents worth in, he says.
my latest thing there. December the 22nd. I think that's on the screen. Remember, we're just talking to you on the phone. Got home from church. I said I was coming out and playing with my new thing here. Well, this is it right here. It's a stock feeder. And we'll see, I go around the other side here in a minute. It's got 3 little wheels on the other side. See, I got adjustments all over the place. You got one right here for tipping her this way. Like she'll fall right over on her side and push the stock in against the fence. Say if you're running a wide baseboard or something, see? This one here keeps her tipped this way. So what I do, I got her angled. She's not running parallel with the fence. I got her angled to the fence. So she's pushing the stock in tight against the fence. Against the fence all the time, see? So I don't have to keep pushing it in. She'll pull it in for me. So I got her set off center. And this one here loosens off this lock, and you crank this handle and pushes her in and out this way, see? And then you loosen this one here off. Loosen that one off, and you can move her up and down for different thicknesses of stock. When I'm not using it, I just loosen this one off. I'm just checking, I'll make sure I got it tight now. I loosen this one off, and I swing her in right here out of the way. I'm going to bring the camera over here and we'll look down at her from that angle. Here's the cutter. I got the cutter almost contacting the wheel. She comes up in between these two here. See, this one's got a different spacing than these two's got on here.
There's play. Left hand or right hand, it makes no difference. You have to drive him in crooked anyway.
Renovating the hall. As you can see to your left there, I got a new door put on. That's going out into the garage. And I took the door off the furnace room and put in a pocket door in there. The door's going to slide into the wall, into that crack. And also on the room for the hot water room there. The door is going to slide into that crack right there. My assistant up there on the ladder now, Assistant Class. This is down in the corner where the door used to be going into the shop. That ain't there no more. And the window at the very end, it ain't there no more. Yes, there it is, January the 14th. And I think everybody's got a garage door like that. Sitting out in their workshop, is it? Yeah, a door like that, sitting out in their workshop. Yes, sir. Here's my molding machine. And the shaper with the power feeder on there. Pops, boy, there's... Sometimes you wonder how you got along without things. The way that thing feeds that stock through there. If I had to get into a war with somebody here, I could take about $50 a door off the price of my doors and still make money, because of the way that power feeder goes. There's a little air tank I got I can carry around in the house and that for putting moldings on and things, for using my my air guns. Just come out here and get her filled up and go in there, and I'm good for 50 or 75 or 100 nails. And there's the door sitting in the clamps. Just It's ready to come out now. I just haven't had a chance to take it out. And there's 3 more stacked right there. There's 2 narrow ones on the back. There's 2 24s, which will be going side by side to make a 48. And that one and the one you seen right here in the clamps are 30s, and I got 2 30s. They'd be going into pocket doors. There's where my door used to be, coming into the shop. I'll put some insulation in that now, and I got a piece of drywall left over. I'll stuff that up tight. There's my new tune box right here in the shop. Cliff's got like the one you gave him for Christmas in his room now, and he willed me his old one. Well, hello there, you old Southern Workshop viewers. Showed you this earlier in the tape. It's been so long ago now. As you can see, it's a month from Christmas, January the 25th, down here in the bottom right hand corner. This is my stock feeder, as I was telling you. I made up some doors, some more kitchen cabinet doors for a guy. And he wanted some made. I got a bunch of them ran. I just thought about it. I got to get this damn tape finished off. I got the rest of them put through. And he wanted some made too to put glass in, smoked glass, like over my hanging unit. Right like so here. So I got them all plowed out on the back and that. So you put the glass in and put strips behind them, or whatever he wants to do. Now I'm got to put an edge on here. I break this sharp edge off. I'm putting a little concave in there. Nice and easy to dust. Put your finger on a dust rag and just go around the outside. You get into this complicated stuff in here, man, it's a bitch to dust. But I'm through the dusting, but I think about them poor women in the kitchen as much as I can. Now, I got the crown top on here. I should have bought the camera out and showed you how I make these with my new jig that I made up here to cut that profile in there. I just cut them to within 1/8 or an inch, 3/16 of an inch of where they should be, and then the cutter takes the full face off so they all be identical, exactly the same. And then for the raised panel that went in the other ones that are like these, I cut that off in one pass too with my template clamped in my little jig. But it'll be another tape for another time. Now these already been through the big drum sander and all level. They're all perfectly level. Just got to be gone over now with the vibrator, the hand sanding, to take the cross sanding marks out here where they went through the drum, you see. So before I do the final, sometimes depending on the profile you might run something through face down, depending if you can get your cutter high enough above the board, and of course the table will re-scratch it again. So before I do the final sanding, I put this last profile in. I got 4 of these to buzz through here now, and I'll buzz them through and show you, and then we'll see what else is going to go on later on. First I'll turn on the vacuum. Then I'll turn on the shaper. Then I'll turn on this.
Door coming up here now. 16 by 80. I'm holding the other end up. Imagine trying to hold this end down, get an exact profile cut. Can't be done. Can't be done. But now it's possible. Now you try to get a piece of wood that's 80 inches long and have that height and have it that flat, I mean. Look out. Here comes.
tell me that son of a bitch is not a necessity with a shaper. See how easy it makes those long doors? Those doors are 80 inches long. There's no way could I hold that end down and shove it through unless I had a big workbench stuck out in the middle of the floor. And how often would you necessitate one of those? Necessary need to have one of those. Yeah, I got a little bracket on here. And I got a table that goes on here, bolts onto this bracket, brings it up flush with here, and it comes out and the leg swings down, almost like the ironing table out in the ironing room there, out in the furnace room. If I'm running a lot of long stuff through, but that there, like I say, with the pressure that this is holding down, now unless something is very, very heavy, it'll hold it. You know, you just need a minimum amount of pressure out there to hold it up. At that profile I just cut, it will cut that at 52 feet a minute, but goddamn, you gotta have a pickup truck parked on the other side of the shop here to take the wood as it comes out, and you better make sure when you're feeding it in you let go. If not, you're going to be sucked through there and carved too. So I'm not in that much of a hurry for anything. Unless I was making a bunch of small molding with a shallow profile cut on it, then I would run it that fast. There's the phone going. I'm going to shut you down now, and I'm going to run some drawer fronts through here, and we'll be back on again when we go in the other inside shop later on. Thank you for viewing. There's another little sneak of the hall. I got the ceilings painted, the walls painted down as far as the wainscot is going to go. See the doors I got put in here, they're pocket now. They slide into the wall. This is the one into the pantry. And this one in the middle of the screen now goes into the furnace room. And of course, one at the end goes into the kitchen. Take Doug's finger off, that's a good baby. About 2.5. We got the second strip. Put 2 strips on one on the ceiling and one on the wall, and put the crown in between them.